Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today's lesson is going to be very helpful for you guys. Task 3 is all about reflection, correct? Where you have to explain your work, how you prepared and plan your work, either task 1 or task 2. So basically, they want to find out you really own your work. You have to be smart enough to respond to the examiner in a way that you own it. So grade 4 and above, you need to own your work. You need to own your idea. That's the idea here. Okay, so today we're gonna cover, you really need to pay attention, okay? These skills, these theories, you are going to be using them for the rest of your entire life. Wherever you are, whatever you're gonna be doing, you will need them. I hope you have few questions for me, what you wanna know. Yan-Ling could help me maybe write down on your note first because I'm not gonna take note. I'm gonna practice my listening skills today. I need Yan-Ling help to help me type people questions. Grade 6 first. Okay, Yan-Yun, go.
Probably task 3 is the current task that I'm pretty much struggling because I don't really have a clear direction where should I start. So in a sense that it's so broad. Yeah.
What you?
I want to learn more about analyzing a piece, mainly on the task 3 pieces.
Task 3 too. Got it. Okay.
The theory. Yeah, the theories.
Okay. Tyler too?
I'm kind of struggling with my task 3, but I remember previously I've done lots of poem analysis, but throughout these few years, MCO, I've already forgotten everything.
Yes. Okay. So I have a question. So how long for the task 1? So my question is how long the conclusion it should be?
You look at the maximum time. You look at the maximum time, whatever time they give it to you, you adjust by yourself. There's no formula say conclusion should be this much time, that much time. No, it's up to you. All they want to see is like a pretty much clear structure, how you segue to the next point. Usually when you listen to the speakers or to anyone, you will get the cue, like, oh, it's about to end. Exactly like when you watch a movie, you know it's about ending. There's some cue there that will tell you. So it's up to you, all right? It doesn't have to be 1 minute or 30 seconds or so. So, got it? Did I answer to your questions?
Yes.
All right. Next person, CSI 5 people, please. You don't ask, I can't help you, okay, guys?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to learn how to be more. I would sound more professional in the podcast and maybe learn some more theories about my task 3.
For podcast, as I mentioned, podcast, what does it mean? It delivered via internet, am I right? So examiner is going to look for the broad range of audience. Whatever topic you are speaking, that means you have to give a feeling of reaching out to the whole world. Not just this particular group of people, because if you choose to do this on a podcast, so it has to have this feeling of reaching out, that you have to work on your opening. ID your channel, your podcast channel properly. What is the channel is about? And that will pretty much can tell your audience based. Okay, CSI 5 is not that easy. Like I said, go back to the basics, profile your audience, know your title, your topic, then your audience, then you pretty much can tell. Professionalism wise, you will get it once you know all these little details. Okay, we get to that. Anything else? Good question though.
I'm Xiaoshen. I would like to practice more on my vocal delivery because my voice is a little flat. And I also want to have more practice on giving the entire presentation because I want to adapt to the exam environment.
You imagine the real life situation you are going to talk to your audience. Don't worry about the technical part of being here in this spot here. Don't worry about that. I'm sure you can handle that. All is about your subconscious mind. You have to think about, I'm going to talk to my school principal. I'm going to visualize I'm talking to my school principal in her office or in the conference room at school. You must imagine that place, not being here. Okay, so exam environment is here. It's safe enough for you to feel secure, but it's your mind that I really cannot control much. This environment I can control. I can help you be here, no problem. But your subconscious mind must know that you are talking to the audience at the place that you meant to be. Just imagine you are there for real. Okay, as for your news, you have to make it distinctive enough from your task one. Because you chose to speak on TV, you have to be so relaxed to read this piece of news. You still can read. Grade 5, you are allowed to bring your script in. Task 2 only, okay? And examiner may ask you to show your script like that. But other than that, they don't want to see your script. Good job. Good question again. Very nice. Vocal delivery later. We will do more recordings and you will play back and yeah, we will talk about that. Next person. Who else?
Hi,
Shui.
Miss Su. I'm Shui.
Okay.
I
Yes.
want to learn more how to be professional with my word choices.
You need to come up with your own original words or phrases, what you actually want to say. Otherwise, teacher cannot help you rephrase. As you learn how to rephrase your original phrasing, you will learn new vocabulary along the way. Another way you can do, Shuyi, is to do research related to your topic and circle words, annotate articles, then you will get the more professional wordings from what you have read. You must read, girls. No way you can avoid reading.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I want to ask about how to sound more inspiring on that task.
How to sound more inspiring? Do you feel inspired by yourself first? Do you feel inspired? People can't be inspired if you are not inspired to talk about that topic. Am I right? So you ask yourself first, am I inspired, to talk about this? Am I excited to talk about this? Are you excited to share this story with people? If no, forget it. People are not going to be inspired by your voice. You see, if you notice me right now, I'm so excited to go to this session. If I talk like I'm just woke up like that, you guys gonna fall asleep. So I have to set myself, my body, my posture, everything count, guys. Then it will come out from your voice. Everything count, from non-verbal communication to vocal to your facial expression and your body gesture. Everything counts.
I would like to learn how to be more expressive.
What way? Vocal, physical?
Probably vocal.
How about your physical expression? You think you're okay with that?
I think so.
Okay, so a lot of things that we need to cover, right? So vocal and physical expression from Faris, good job. Next, who else? Kai-eun, right? Grade 4. Okay, Kai-eun, come in.
I want to ask is how to actually sound more confident when explaining the progression of the tasks when I'm doing the video editing.
How to sound confident. That means you have to practice. Okay, you have to practice with your video. Play the video. You could pause halfway. Let me pause the video for a bit and you explain what you have just played and then move on. Giving a narration over the video we are showing is one of the powerful way to deliver a speech. It's really good. I saw some CSI 3 people did that and they are good. but what we practice the most is how to narrate that video. So good question again. Number 12. Who else in there? Sorry, I can't see everyone. Come on. Zuan, right? Okay.
Yeah, I want to know how to reflect on myself.
For self-reflection, okay. You want to know how, right? By writing down questions first thing first, because you guys tend to forget what, why, when, where, how. This is to go back to step one, the basic thing that when we learn English, we learn this kind of interrogative questions. Why do I feel this way? Why I want to pick this topic? How to go about. This is how we start with the self-reflection. Then we will zoom into the topic itself and craft a speech accordingly. All right, good question. Then we will work on it. Who else? Grade 4 there? Suzanne, right?
For me is I need to improve in my segue, articulation, my vocab, word choice. I think I need to do more research on the word choice.
Your introduction at the beginning is crucial. Suzanne, write that down. Learn how to write your bio. If your articulation is not clear, you could say something like, this is my first exam and I feel very excited about it, but a little nervous. And I take this exam because I want to improve my articulation, my confidence. Come on, guys. 30-second self-intro can give you some excuses already, about your limitation. We call this limitations. Write it down. Limitations. Everyone has limitations here. We are not talking about perfection. Examiner is not here to fail you. This is for sure. If you do your work, you show your effort, they can see that. All right? Okay, so Suzanne, don't worry about so much about word choice. Main thing, don't speed up, slow down. Because they have these foreign ears and they're not used to Malaysian accent or the rhythm of some of you speak very fast. So you slow down the rhythm, your speed a little bit, then you'll be fine. All right, next person, grade 4, Reggie. Hey, Reggie, what do you want to know? You forgot what to say, but how much have you practiced? So you ask yourself. Write this down, everyone. The quality of our performance comes from the quality of your practice. Am I right? Okay. So if you look back during the festival when we practice for group presentation, you have friends to help you with different segments. So actually we have helped you to prepare to overcome nerves in that way. Now, if you have to do this on your own, you always have to practice with your outlines only. What have I said from the beginning? To write the whole script is for us to help you with writing skills. It's not meant for you to memorize word for word. When you get nervous, everything gone. You have this mental block. It happened to everyone, Reggie. It's not just you. Give yourself visuals to remind you of what to say. Only you know what needs to be done. We can't help you. If Miss Serena, Jason, or I tell you, do this, do this, do this, you won't remember. But if you plan for yourself, you will know how to do what to do next. One more thing, visualize images in your head, not words. If I produce all these lecture by myself, I know where to retrieve my things. Create images in your head instead of memorizing word for word. Then you'll be fine. Your English, your command of English is almost perfect. So it's only psychological only, all right? But it takes time. Just keep practicing. You'll be fine. Okay, now let's move on to grade 3. Wei Jun.
I want to improve in my
Your thought process, your logic.
yes.
Yeah, your logic. Okay. You know how to be logical in your talk for grade 3 is to choose the topic that's suitable for your age. You don't choose topic like adults concerns, let's say. Don't bother. Choose a topic that relevant to you. Then you will have 11 or 12-year-old logic. All right. So that's all, Wei Jun. Your command of English is good already. So you just need to be 12 or 11 years old. Don't try to talk like your dad or your mom or adult. Don't try to.
I want to have a better clarity.
Who is that?
Junyang.
Okay. Hi, Junyang. Better clarity, you slow down. You know, in your speech, right?
Can you say again?
Clarity in your speech or clarity in your message. There are two meanings here.
Two of them.
Both. Okay. Get feedback from people whether they can understand you. Yeah. Okay, Junyang. Talk to different group of people and take note what they're asking you. Listening skills, okay? Get feedback from people and take note. Then you pretty much can tell, right? Your story makes sense to them. Higher grade people. Oh, this is Junyang. This is good question, by the way. Thank you. For higher grade people, examiner gonna look at your clarity as well. Clarity doesn't mean your speech only, you know. It meant your message, how clear you are. Okay, so sometimes you need to practice your talk to different group of people. This is why I always say internship program is the best method to let you practice, because you will get to talk to different group of people, learners. So you will pretty much can adjust. You will learn how to adjust your speaking style to get the clarity. All right. So Junyang, practice some more with different group of people. That's a good thing too. And get feedback. Next person, grade 3. Who do we have? We have Olivia.
I'm Kaimin and I want to like speak more confidence.
So have more eye contact and the confidence. And this one to address everybody, okay? When you do the greeting, when you walk in, appear on the camera, you know, like musician, the first note they play, the judges, the examiner will already know how the rest of the piece will sound like. Same thing with our speech. When you come in, you start, good morning, examiner. You don't start with the right? So the very first thing that you can gain confidence from is your walking step, the way you carry yourself. It's not like look up, look arrogant and snobbish. No, your chin, okay? This is physical thing. This our chin level. I also look up. Don't look down. You don't look at the screen here. You look up because our camera is on top of this computer. Just remember, don't look at the screen like this. Look up and talk. That's it. All right. So the confidence will be there if you do this. Stand or sit, same. That's it. Next, Olivia, right?
I want to improve in my delivering because I get very nervous when I deliver my performance, and then I'll mix up my script and I'll miss some part and then I'll get under time.
My question back to you, how often you practice? Do you practice your art at home? Ask yourself, how often do you practice? I practice every day at home, you know, guys. I practice before I come to class. Do you practice your thing? No, right? So how to get that delivery right? So you need to practice with your outline only. You guys get used to write your script out, right? From beginning till the end. That's fine. But you need to plug the outline out, just the keyword out, opening what you want to say, introduction, what I want to say, progression, conclusion, closing. We taught you all already how to make the script to suit your learning style. Then when the time you practice, you just have the small book with you and practice. We've been telling you to do that. You can carry that small book anywhere with you. You can go shopping and you can look at it in the car, mentally practicing it in your head. Outline only, not the script. I will talk about the practicing strategy in a bit. Because we have covered everyone already. Am I right?
No,
No.
I'm Cherry.
Okay, Cherry, come on.
I want to have to improve my voice projection because when I'm nervous, I will be like talk very soft.
This one you need to get out of your usual routine because you are from Chinese educated environment, you see, and you are not allowed to talk so loud. I understand this is cultural issue. Yaling, take note. When you have to coach some kid, because it's our job to understand kids or students from different cultural background. I understand your background, Cherry. Kids from Chinese family, they are not allowed to speak loud. And for English, this is only you can help yourself, Cherry. I can't help much because you know the theory already. Okay, so when you do drama piece, like for performance arts grade 3, how come you can do it so well? Because you are in another character. But when you do CSI task, you become Cherry. How's that? So you have to think about that. You are not acting here, okay? CSI is all real you, but doesn't mean you have to be 100% you. Because your 100% is already soft-spoken person. You can't be. You have to put a performer voice. Jason always said performer's voice. Okay, all of you, okay? Cherry, Reggie, those people who complain like, oh, I need confidence. You need to design your professional self. Speak up. When Jason speak, usually he mumble a lot, like that. But when he teaches, when he speak up, when he on camera, he open up. We invent our professional self here. So Cherry, you try to practice that way. Imagine yourself as a professional Cherry, not the usual schoolgirl Cherry. That's it. Just remember that. We done, right?
Andrea.
Oh yeah, Andrea is here. Okay, grade 4. Okay, go ahead, Andrea.
I want to improve my vocal also.
How?
Because
Which part?
uh
You are loud already. Nervous?
sometimes like nervous and then I'll like keep saying wrong stuff.
Okay, you need to learn how to breathe. I can't tell you not to be nervous because it's normal thing to be nervous. So in that case, you have to know your material well so you can be flexible. Learn to be flexible in different situations. I'll go through that with you soon in under practice strategies. Let's take a short break, drink water. I need to drink water too. Then I want to talk a little bit about annotation technique. So grade 6 people can learn how to annotate any text, any script. All right, let's drink water and do some stretching if you guys need to. I will stop recording first.